Mole.
I think it's on the Orion right now.
Oh,
Right,
right.
he's on the
Shrine
Orion.
tap.
Oh yeah, let's do the highest roll.
Oh, yeah.
I swear I've played an extra game as well, and I just didn't see any of my curve, and I definitely built a curve.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were using a
I had an
I forgot you were using a big deck.
interesting selection of cards the first game.
One land.
It is interesting one way of holding off a swear word.
Good.
Yeah.
And, no, it's still no lands.
Well, I lost second game with Christian because
Oh,
I had
Let's
two
see.
red lands.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll draw that.
Fine, I'll keep this one.
Yep.
Shadow Alley Denizen.
Probably a mistake, but go.
So you got 5 now, yeah?
No, 6 cards.
In your hand.
Oh,
sorry.
5 in my hand,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry. Swamp, your go.
Everyone loves a good swan.
I know I do.
Yeah,
I do too. Yours.
At the same time, I'm not best. It means I'll become near less, sadly, because.
Forest, your go.
But I might not, maybe. Maybe I might have to get into modern or something.
Okay.
I'll message it.
War mind and
I land
This is
you.
consistent.
Okay, cool.
Yours.
You get all that.
Dead Traveller. Can I borrow a dice?
You may help yourself, buddy.
Or one of these. That's also right.
Trestle Troll,
Ah, yes.
34.
your go.
She has Intimidate.
Reach and regenerate for mana.
This turn I can't
shit.
block it with Hunger Black Creek. Because I don't have.
There is that.
Colourless, I think.
There is always that.
Intimidate is same colour or colourless.
Just share a colour with it. I
Okay.
suppose.
So I
Colourless
will
sharing a colour
tap
with
that and enchant out of Defiant Glee. It's
No.
+2/+1, and I can
So if something
pay
had
1 red to
no
give it
colour
trample
added
until
to
end
it,
of
it's
turn.
the same colour.
And then I'll pay 2
Yeah, just
for give it Pursuit of Flight, which is +2/+2, and I can pay 1 blue to give it flying until end of turn.
Okay.
And I will swing.
How much?
A lot of land.
Oh, so yeah,
I'll get that.
6.
Got a lot of land.
That's me at
Okay,
14.
promenade.
I'm so glad I replied to this lovely man.
Just don't have. Well, actually, I say I don't have a red.
I'm
I
player 1.
technically do because this is a 1 mana green colour. So I've got everything.
Yours.
Oh, no.
You've got every colour.
So you exile it from the graveyard.
So why you
But
got
yes, you have nothing at the same time.
He has everything.
Force?
Just
Yeah.
nice and
It's quite
scanned.
terrible.
Your go.
This is so
You can do it instant speed, so you can use it to buff a creature as defense or something.
things.
That's going to be blank, blank. Huzzah!
That's flash. Ah.
Don't have on this horse.
Is it my turn?
Okay, in my main phase, I will play Pit Fight. So that fights that.
In response,
Oh, here we
I'll
go.
play Launch Party,
Wait,
and I'll sack him
Sure.
to destroy him.
Perfect.
You lose 2 life.
I hope so, but anyway.
Down
We'll
to
see.
At least it looks good.
18.
Well, it's not team league, but
Yours.
It's close.
this is the future. That's all these card shops are doing.
And this is
It's
Deviant
inverted in
Glare.
Kids League as well.
Give +2/+1, so it's a 5/5. And I
Flip
can give
side.
it
Your go.
Flip soul,
Give
on
it
it.
trample.
So it's a.
This isn't Jimmy Savile's cavalry.
It's a 5/5.
No, exactly.
I can give it
I was watching Life on Mars this week and they had Jimmy
Oh, yeah,
Savile in.
sorry,
I'm thinking, Jesus.
And still
Yeah.
this week.
So 3/2
That's
with
how they
X
started
stores.
editing out cigarettes in old films. Just edit that
Yours.
bloke out.
14.
Oh, it's horrific.
Type of one. Actually, I don't know why I did it in that order. Then I'll play
Yeah.
another. I was just hiding it.
Yeah,
Just get into the habit of doing it in a second, mate.
No worries.
Oh, the Guru.
That makes sense. If I had mass removal or something, you'd not want to eat it, would you? Right.
Smog Elemental.
So I used to barb like being
3/3 opponent's flying creatures get -1/1.
still wanna play
Okay.
Your go.
And fuck pack rats.
Yeah.
More. Fuck pack rats. More.
Okay, so
I just have to put my rat deck together for next.
I'll swing.
For 2.
2.
No.
Pretty much 3. That's a dick.
Take it.
That is
Yeah,
thank
it's-
fucking
There you go,
Christ.
down.
I know, you
Yeah,
just
11.
read that.
Are you gonna do
Oh, it's got haste as well, isn't it?
Yours?
Son of a bitch.
So that means
They're dead. Screw you.
your turn, mate.
We're not friends.
You're not my fellow DJ.
Oh, you're my dealer.
Attack for 3.
Okay.
Love that film.
So good.
Oh,
Tap 7. Oh, sorry. No. End my combat.
yes, sure.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Um,
I was like, were you going to put something crazy
Really
in,
fucking hard.
Slime mold
Yeah.
for 6.
which is
Just an XX ooze creature.
I remember
Until the end of the
my,
turn, it gains
one of my mates.
so a
his mum had
6/6
blamed me. I
ooze.
didn't
Yeah.
check at all. He gave me the
Oh,
soundtrack to Kevin and Perry Go
You got
Live.
it
So I
till
just
the end of
opened it and said,
the
dude, there's no CD in here. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, my mum forgot to get the CD from the
Here you go.
had to just get the case from the shelf and then get them to get the CD at Tesco. It was just
4,
thanks for the empty
9,
case.
10.
I remember seeing
Bonk.
Beavis and Butthead the movie
then I
as
get
a
it back.
kid and almost dying in the popcorn. So
Oh,
wetting myself. Remember?
Yeah.
It was just a hoot. I mean, you literally came out, cry. Everyone was laughing, crying tears. Good
The
time.
best was the South Park movie.
I couldn't get into that.
Play that.
I love
Really?
that, Yeah.
And tap 1 to extort, so I gain 1, you lose 1.
You get to pay that.
That's all
When?
I, that's
Whenever
all
you
I
cast
know
a spell.
of South
Okay.
Park.
Oh, okay. So
Right.
buff another creature.
Yeah, so if I'd attacked with something else, like a Slitherhead, if I'd had any of those. And then yours.
And yours.
Good question. 1, 2, 3. Keystone. Then bonk.
Croconara.
Put a dunk on it.
So 1/3 reach evolve.
Okay.
Swamp.
And your turn.
Miming Slime, put an XX green ooze creature token where X is the greatest power among creatures you control, which would be my other ooze token.
Pleasant.
I think that guy has to attack. It's got haste and
This is creatures you control have haste.
Which will trigger the evolve.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And I will attack with these two.
Intimidate.
Okay, so I'll block that and I'll take 3, gaining
Okay.
13.
That's cool.
And this is black.
Yeah, goblins.
That
Okay.
was,
No, no,
that
that's-
was,
It's a blue and black. Yeah.
No,
So I'm turning it into a blue and black. He's swinging in. Your response.
It's just like, thank God I got rid of that
Pay
horrible
one.
card.
Your go.
Trample. Pay 1. Destroy target blocked creature.
I don't even know what that means.
So I
You
get
take
2 life when it
damage?
comes
No,
in.
because it's on top of the
And
stack.
then when I tap this land, I get to add
It
another
destroys it before
mana
any
of any
damage
colour to my
happens.
mana pool.
That's just rude.
And then I will scavenge.
The plan came together in a way with
Yeah,
this
scavenge one of those.
I still haven't won those.
Plus
Still got
one
16
down.
health.
Okay. Do you wanna-
And then that turns back into art.
And then
that was so close.
You can still bring it down close though.
You go.
I.
4. 4/3.
Pay 1 to enchant that with Death's Approach, so -X/-X, number of creatures in your graveyard, so I think it's 1, isn't it?
It is 1.
1. And then I'll pay 1 to extort for 1, so you lose 1 and I gain 1.
Okay. It's me at 9. You at 14, yeah?
So basically, I've got to sacrifice.
So you pay
Right.
3 at the beginning of your turn or sacrifice. So you've got to pay 3 each turn or it dies.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yours.
Sugar honey iced tea.
At the beginning of the
I
upkeep.
put it
so
in.
Before you
Put it
Oh,
down.
before I draw. Oh, well, I've done it now.
7/7 with trample.
Oh, no, it's just,
I
just make your choice
Every
now.
time I
because
do it.
Whether you want to pay 3 mana or not.
But take a look at there's a copy of the giant Adderfetch. Well, my life.
And
I will attack with everything.
Unsurprisingly.
Swing for 2.
I will block there and take...
Is that what you were way too good?
That is 10, isn't
Your
it?
turn.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, 10.
Thinking about it, the frick move would have been 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I just take 10.
Then,
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah,
Blocks
blocked yours, and then it would have,
Six
yeah.
rounds.
Oh
So you
well.
couldn't take the damage.
Which is probably not good.
And
I
that
remember
dies.
multicolored
Whatever,
spell. I can do two damage.
Cast a Gate Creek Provine.
And then do 90 Valor.
Yep.
Totally
Which
crucial
aren't
player.
against, so gives it +2/+2
Right.
vigilance, and I get a 2/2 net.
Oh my god.
Too many.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
So that's a 6/5.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Scavenge that. Put +1/+1 now on that.
It's a card I need to appear
And then
next
stack
time.
for 6.
I really need to appear next time.
And then yours.
And they've both got vigilance, haven't they?
So do you want to pay for that or sack it?
Fuck it, sack it. I've got to do it, really. That's the thing. I don't get what I need now, I'm dead anyway, so.
Forest Reckoner. And your go.
I've made a horrible first play.
You're not allergic to peanuts, are you?
No.
No, just can't remember who it was. Like 2 people that are doing it.
What does this
Don't
guy
like to eat
do?
peanut cups when
Whenever I deal damage to him,
Oh, fair enough.
to target creature or player. That's pretty nasty.
Yeah, but it's too late.
Treasure find my launch party.
Shadow.
It's no fault.
I'll launch party him, sacrificing my vine.
You grow, but I
Oh,
don't.
I suppose mine.
Um,
And
Okay.
I will attack with everything.
Sounds like it's going to be good.
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
Game 2.
Onward to game 2.
When I cast it, you
Oh,
get
yeah.
it.
So
Same
you
again.
use the card,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what
and then
Okay.
use
That's another reason grass good, just learning all these mechanics.
No,
So
I'm
look at
quite.
that,
Doesn't
so
work.
I
You know me, mate.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah.
just enjoy the experience. I only shoot off early when I'm done, just because it takes so long to get home.
Yeah.
You're going to win!
So that's each time, now, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's just
so
constantly
so
got
that's-
+2/+2.
Okay.
come back with a Sanctuary for the rainbow deck. Got me down to 4 life, and then I managed to drop the giant adder.
Exile.
Yeah.
Token anyway.
He's got some magical spell in his hand.
And yours?
Oh, he's looking very frustrated.
Not gonna make sweet FA. Definitely bring it to me.
Oh, it's the best bluff ever. No.
I think I should have mulliganed
Next
again,
round.
but I think I mulliganed.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part to learn, I think, about
Yeah.
drafting.
Yeah.
Turn.
Right.
So I'll attack those 6.
Yeah.
And then do blood rush on slot.
Yeah, fine. 10. Yeah. Well played.
Enjoyed this draft a lot more than M15 because I'm sitting there with this cards really in ages.
Well, it's good to play with the commons and uncommons
Yeah.
that you wouldn't normally play with.
Because starting in Theros, I didn't really get a chance to see any of the cards that top 8 people have chosen.
I haven't been playing constructed at
It's
all
really
because
boring
I just.
what they all do.
Oh, I know
It's
the
just same
feeling.
bloody
It feels
decks,
like
it's
just jumping on a
like-
treadmill that's already,
I've
you
never
know.
heard of some
Yeah,
of these
and then
cards
you just
because of-
plough money
How I
into
do it
it.
every day.
It's just far too
It's
expensive.
just nice to
I
see
quite
ones
like it.
that-
It's like,
I mean, I have a
you know,
pretty
ones
large
that are
disposable
one
income,
Yeah,
and I still, it's just like,
I've got a life.
Swearing.
Why?
This,
the point?
You know, this is something
they've just
I really
engineered it to
enjoy.
be that way.
But
Oh yeah, that's why it's
it's-
better to play something. I
I'm
mean,
never gonna have the time. to
draft
do this
seems
kind of
expensive
stuff.
to a point, but it's nowhere near as
Maybe
expensive when you're
treat
paying
it like
20
it,
quid a
you know,
card for a
otherwise-
playset of things to
it's just
be
like with the
competitive.
Darius that we talked about earlier with
Let's
the
say you play once a
modded,
week,
the Darius
right,
that
at a
plays
tournament.
just
Play
take
one,
down day,
play once a week,
maybe a draft,
and you
just
want to
like
play
commander, just
competitively.
So you pay for travel and like cost of hotels or whatever it may
I
be.
mean, I was just
to get
thinking in
to-
terms of like the cards themselves.
Are
Like,
they worth the value of playing if you're playing once a week?
well, how long does a block stay in
Well,
in effect.
but then again,
year?
because there's a new release every couple of months or so, you're looking at the meta changing, and it changes within those months as well. So your deck, mono black devotion's been a thing for about a year,
But the cards that make it up have been changing.
exactly. So, and then obviously prices change, and obviously you'll end up buying the cards with the meta at the most expensive price point, because that's when you need them. And you wouldn't have necessarily thought, oh, I need X next card before, because it's not been part of the meta.
Well, what I'm going to try and do is as the new stuff comes in, just try and get all of the reasonably priced cards that I can see myself playing when the set comes out. So I'm going to do that within 15. Because right now, there's a lot of cards that I can see myself eventually playing, and they only
Just you don't quite know how you're going to play them yet, I suppose.
Exactly.
But obviously, remember whenever a new set comes out, you've always got that thing of the cards are a bit elevated for the first month or so.
Well, I find that I'm building my deck around what's reasonable. Any deck that's going to be tricolor is just automatically out, because you're looking at 24 pounds worth of just the dual lands.
Well, exactly. I'll take the play.
Okay.
See, do we have here?
Chance I've got against that. No.
Sure, I can keep this.
I'll keep this.
I'm not sure.
I've been wrong before.
The going boat's not that bad.
Oh no, he's probably
Right,
the best
ready?
Yep.
that's ever been, but let's face it, that's still not so.
One of those.
Whenever you cast an instance or
You've got to
sorcery,
contend with all of these.
That's one line total. Okay.
Yours?
You keep it.
Yeah.
Force
He's
trigger.
got into power and then has been like, change that, change that, change that.
I'm going to keep.
I'm going to.
Get down there.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll keep it.
Tap that for a Gorehouse Chain Walker.
Cool.
And I will
Is that what you're going with now?
Unleash.
dun dun dun. Swing for one.
Take one. I go.
You'll go.
Swears at me.
Swamp. Here we go.
Half a second, I read a fuck up.
It's not my fault you had a crazy card.
How do you shoot yours?
This card where we swapped, we could swap
I will
any creature we wanted every single
Overload
turn.
Diatribe.
It's just crazy.
What's that do?
Is that really
+2/+A.
Oh, and you've overloaded it so that it's everything.
And that's +1/+1 as well, so casting an instant, so that
That's
is
4.
4, and that is 5.
Wow. That's 9 then, yeah.
That's more like
I'm
it.
at 10.
Yeah.
Your turn.
It's just,
Pardon my
I
language.
think it just worked once and he's just going with the hell. So what a prick.
So the 3 rounds.
The interaction.
Makanara.
Yep.
Here you go.
Yeah, not just the sort of staring someone down. Yeah,
No, that's a
yours.
red creature. I did has haste.
So, both swinging for 4. Okay.
Take 1,
Sorry?
I think. So,
Oh, yeah, yeah. So,
1,
and that dies.
and then there's 2.
No. Oh, yeah, it does.
It does.
And there's.
It's in fact.
Played
Does.
Trill Kill Assassin,
Ooh.
Is it right?
and
Yes.
then I will tap 2 to play Pit Fight. So that fights that.
But at least you've got
Okay.
the
Yep. So then swinging for 5.
5. Take 5.
Yours.
Just touch rogue. Can then be blocked by other rogues.
Right. That's going to be a pain.
Yeah.
Is that yeah or go?
That's yeah.
And
No, this is yeah. That's yeah.
I was swinging for 1,
They're very.
and then it's your one.
It's so annoying.
It's so
Yeah, it's
I
brutal.
like to play the
really
fact that I have
awesome
accent.
card.
Don't you love
No,
it?
I'm laughing at
Oh,
that.
right.
It's just,
Flight.
I just
That's
like the
too soon.
synergy of it. It just is so
I'm going to
wacky.
pay the 1
Yeah,
mana
Death Cult,
flying.
right?
Yeah.
So it's swinging for
Tap
4.
it, do 1 damage to. Oh,
Yeah.
to each opponent. I was thinking you could just chuck a rock at my creature and kill it.
No, but it's. I mean, it's box for 4. I mean, that's a hell of a thing. And
Monitor?
when it starts to get close, something like that. Is,
Free through, trample and scavenge.
Yep.
Yep.
Here we go.
Leslie a Sentry. It's a 3/2 with pace 6 regenerate.
oh my days.
And then no point in attacking for 1.
Slate Street Ruffian.
Whenever Street Ruffian becomes blocked, destroy player.
Defending player starts to get
Reading upside down.
attacking for 2.
Bonk.
Go to 18.
Swing.
Block.
Your turn.
Sure.
So that's just a 2.
And you take 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've not been doing the totals on the screen, have I?
That's fine.
So whatever.
I'm at 4.
Should have taken 2.
Yours.
Never mind.
You are going to win.
And I will attack you for 1 with
Hope
my
so.
flying creature.
I hope you do, personally.
Vessel Troll?
And, yeah, sure.
Yep.
Here we go.
I'm going to give it
Just to
fly.
show you, because it's also
Swing it for 4.
it's the, just one at night and then.
I dislike you intently.
I'm just like, wow, this is awesome.
Oh,
I'm
thank
fucking
you.
retarded.
I am most
So
pleased.
in different sets as well. That was when the world was shit, and then that's when it's.
Oh,
Plus
I
2,
don't like
plus
the look of
2.
that smirk.
So that's in its
Okay.
draft, everyone,
Fly.
like the dead rule, and then Amazon restored is when the Angel of Hope comes back.
3 red.
So that's
So
supposed to be
that
in the
means
background.
pain. Oh,
That guy.
back.
Treacherous
Some
and
guy, I
sleeper.
suppose.
Some
Gain
geezer.
control of target creature until
Yeah.
the end
It's
of the
Brett.
turn.
Go.
It gets plus 2 and 0 and gains haste. Right. So it's a 6. Yep.
Swing for 10.
Here we go.
Right. At the end of your turn.
You haven't taken 10 damage yet.
Oh yeah, sorry. But I
Take 10 damage!
And take 1.
Okay, I will do.
Something.
Target creature opponent controls blocks this turn if able.
Sure you don't want to kill
Okay.
this one?
I'm pretty
Oh.
damn sure. Yeah, I'm having this
Bloody
back.
regenerate.
Yeah.
That one's
Stupid.
disappearing.
Okay.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. I'm just forcing you to use mana.
22.
Swing at you, regen
Is
it.
it based on
Yeah.
toughness?
Okay.
Not power?
My go.
So
You'll
I-
go.
Yeah, so I had 4 power.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I was
just
down
take-
to 1.
Yeah.
You are going to win.
That's cool.
And then yours.
Swamp.
I know these 2 weeks for
Terra Swarm.
Yes, yes.
Here we go.
Yeah, I just threw.
Hmm.
I don't even know why I regenerated. It's
No.
1/4.
No.
Just the power of suggestion, I guess.
Yours.
Flying. Bomb. 4.
Take 3.
Wish I knew this set better. Makes decisions very, very difficult.
Because you're thinking, what does that person have?
that's
But
not
I
a-
don't know either.
game.
I only really know what I've seen pop up in standard here and there.
Okay. I'm gonna scavenge.
Yep.
Alright, good weather.
Make it super big.
Down, was it?
Well, it gains 3, so it's an 8/8. And I'm gonna let it be your turn.
Before your attacking phase, you're about to go into it.
I'm about to hit you.
Yeah, so before you go into your attacking phase.
You do a thing. I don't have an enchantment anymore.
Sorry? No.
You're just going to pump.
Destroying that creature. And I take 2 life.
6 for a locust.
3/3 flying.
So down to 6.
Scavenge.
So
Yep.
it's still
And
effectively hit me
your
for
turn.
Whenever you cast a multiple
+2,
does 2
+2.
damage to me. My
I
turn.
can do that.
Untap it as well. So
Yeah, so this is dead as well.
Go on, go win.
just until end of turn.
Well, I
Yeah.
won't win this time. You've got
Yep.
6 life.
And I'm down to 60.
Attack with the worm.
I do Soul Tithe.
Um,
And then,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
obviously the most expensive.
I will take it.
Okay, that's 8.
So,
Oh yeah, do you want to pay it?
all down to
Yeah,
this.
I do.
Grizzly Salvage.
Which is
Reveal the top 5 cards, pick a land or creature from among them, put the rest into my graveyard.
Sure.
Put the other in my hand, obviously.
Yeah.
Let's see what goodies do you have there.
Take 3. 16.
Okay.
So I'm going to put that down and put the rest back.
16
Is that a
inches.
creature?
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
definitely
fire
got
creature.
Creature. Okay.
Turn each creature card. You can put a manifest X in your graveyard to
Attack
attack.
before.
I paid 2.
Nothing can do about it. So
Two.
deals.
Okay.
Boom down.
That's a multicolored spell.
Okay.
Is that a multicolored spell? Black and white.
Street Sweeper? That's the guy that I just
Hybrid.
pulled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Does that
Tap
count?
my land, isn't it?
Ones where it's like that.
For what?
Is that a multicolored spell? It is a multicolored spell.
Blows that up.
Does
You go.
creature? Yeah.
So I'll cast that. Oh,
My
bollocks, I've got
imp
to
is
untap. My
I
bad.
will
I'll have to-
live one
Deliver
more
that.
time.
That's definitely to.
Alright, yeah.
I'll attack for one.
Will play.
I will live one more
Swing
time.
you
So
for
what did
free.
you forget to do?
I
Block.
forgot to pay
Oh.
3 mana, so I can't attack that one.
Bollocks, it's got reach, hasn't it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, so you'll just tap down now.
Sure.
Yeah. So I
You'll go.
so I can't attack it.
I'll
Just
tell
Yep.
back.
Oh, you can
When you
attack
don't
it
know the
without
cards,
tapping.
it's
It's only playable.
yeah, you forget what's on certain cards.
So if you call the judge,
Were you at
that's
12?
Mhm.
So you gain
What,
one
I'll
life.
just pay
That,
mana and-
that you, it's,
Yay!
oh, I suppose it's because you forgot to pay.
Yeah.
Just pay it.
Like I
and
said,
that's-
I'm not
Sure.
dead this
Yeah.
time.
Alright.
No, it's your go.
So another 2.
Yeah.
13.
Why does it always come down to the wire?
Thank
in
you.
our case?
Thank you, patience.
It's
I'll go ahead and
You've won.
pay 5 to
What was my next card? Just want to know. Oh, more land.
Scavenge.
Yep.
3.
The beginning of
for 4.
not upkeep.
And I am actually going to
Target.
put it on the sweeper.
You keep pumping, which makes me think you're going to keep on.
And then I will attack with both of them.
More land. Oh,
So there's a 7-9 and a 8-8.
land.
Our blocked one does slightly more damage and takes 7, going down to 5.
That's way too much land.
I've got him. It's just gamble.
Okay.
Miming Slime,
So.
Yep, use.
where X is the greatest power.
Guy and that's it.
So that'd be 8, 8, 8.
Okay.
And then
Well,
yours.
I'm running out of one. It says how much time?
We did a bit of time.
Yeah, we're going to finish in a minute.
I want to run out for a cigarette. That's right.
Yeah, go for it. You got the game one, isn't
It's right. So I paid 3 mana,
Here we go.
so I can do so he stays alive.
Mm,
I'll swing in. Great.
it? 3 gets 10.
it doesn't matter now.
And now yours.
One of those.
Hey, hey.
Might as well just swing. She's going to kill me anyway.
Block.
Yep.
And
Block.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, you
Okay.
bastard.
cool. Thanks.
Yeah, I made some misplays.
Yeah, nothing to do about it.
Game 4.
I played horribly in my last round. I mean, I completely threw one of the.
Yeah, see, I was trying to go for the scavenge mechanic. Works very well. Obviously, it works better when you're going all dredge.
Yeah, well, I think some of the cards conflict because there's cards taking stuff out of the. Taking stuff out of the graveyard. You're
exiling it.
scavenging, and then you're trying to get things out of the graveyard. You don't have anything in the graveyard because you've
I'd say,
scavenged. And
yeah.
It's gonna start getting
Yeah. I draw a card.
straight up the artifact, but yeah, nothing.
There's nothing there. I was hoping that was an artifact, but I forgot to do something. So I paid 2 that I've got left.
Otherwise,
Of one of these bad girls, and then, yeah. Well, what can I do? I can attack for 1. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to wait. Okay.
I've got to remember to start bringing food with me.
That's always a good idea. You don't want to kind of just burn out.
But yeah, if you think every week you play a draft, then how long does this? If we say that a set takes place, so that you get 52 tournaments over a year before a set rolls out, then it's just a question as well. Are you going to spend?
Let's see. So that's. Or say less than 52 because you probably won't go every week.
Yeah.
Regenerate.
So say
Oh, you son of a bitch.
say 42,
40, yeah.
something like that, times